Hello guys, welcome to Vlogmas day number 15th. It's literally 10 days till Christmas. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe it. 10 days till Christmas. Might as well, we're gonna start counting down now. Like literally 10 days till Christmas. 10 days! Guys, 10 days till Christmas. And how many days till my couple weeks off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more days until I get my break. My how many days break? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 days break. Like 2 weeks and couple days and 4 days, almost 3 weeks, 2 weeks and 4 days break. Yeah, so I'm so stoked. I'm so happy, like literally happy, really and truly happy. Yeah. And for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, for the 8 days I'm going to be spending with my friend, and then other 1, 2, the next 3 days I'm going to be with my friend. So I'm not going to be all here alone talking to the camera and you're like, oh, she looks so lonely, maybe she doesn't have any friends. Yeah, I'm going to be with my friend. So yeah. Anyway, today we're going to be ranking the skincare products that I have used for this year. And I wrote them down, guys. I wrote down all 62 products I organized them in cleansers, toners or essence, moisturizers, serums, treatment creams, clay mask, sheet mask, SPF. 62 products. Can you believe that? 62 products, one girl for one face in 1 year. 62 products. That's a lot of products. And the funny thing is majority, maybe 98% of the products that I am going to talk about are finished. Can you believe that? Literally. As you can see, guys, if you haven't seen my recent video where I talk about all the products that I finished and so forth, go and check it out. Alright, go and check it out. And I'll also encourage you to check out my video. I think I did that sometime in July or June, where I shared with you me cleaning and organizing my skincare, and you would have seen a well stocked cup cabinet. And currently it's almost empty. The only thing that I know that is in there is a few serums, and not serums, a few essence toners, and a lot of ordinary skincare, like backups of the products that I'm using now. So we're going to start. Let me just start and not talk. So as I said before, we're ranking our skincare products. Yes, from cleansers, toners, toning essence, moisturizers, serums, treatment creams, clay mask, and SPF 50. And as I said before, I have a rating scale. The price gets a maximum of 2 out of 2. Accessibility is 1 point, net weight is 3 points, and ingredients and effectiveness is 4 points, and everything is out of 10. Okay, so the maximum points that any product can get is 10 points. All right, so if you want to hear, I'm going to be really 100% honest. So if you want to hear my opinion on these products, just continue watching. All right, so we're gonna start with the first product, and they're not in any particular order. I just wrote down any product that I remember I've been using. I probably missed 1 or 2 products, but this is what I remember. Like no, this is, I think this is all of the product, maybe 98% accurate. So we're gonna start with the first cleanser, which is the cleansing oils. So the cleansing oil that I used was the Claire's Deep Cleansing Oil, and this cleansing oil is about $20 US. All right, so when it comes to price, my budget for skincare products is between 0 to $15 or $16. This Clear's Deep Cleansing Oil is for $20 or $22, depending on where you purchase it. So when it comes to price, I would give this a 1. Accessibility, it's accessible, so I would give it full points, which is 1. The net weight, I would give it, because it can last a long while, majority of the time they're like 150 ml or 100 ml, which is not bad. I would rate that, I would give that a 2. And then the ingredients and the effectiveness, I would give it a 4, because it actually does the job. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the Clear Deep Cleansing Oil, I would give it an 8 out of 10 based on my experiences so far. Good? Yes. Would I repurchase it? I would repurchase it if I had, or if I have, you know, more money, if I have more money, you know, to spend, basically, if my disposable income is a little bit higher. Okay, nice. All right, so that's the Clear's Deep Cleansing Oil. It did the job. I really didn't have a problem with it. I actually liked it too. Now the next one is the Pharmac Deep Cleansing Oil and the Softimo Deep Cleansing Oil. Both of those are from Japan. Those are very cheap, okay? Those are $8 each, and they give you the same amount that the Clear's Deep Cleansing Oil gives, and the experience is pretty much the same. So I would say, because of the price, I would give it a full 2 points. Accessibility, I would give it a 1 point, because you can get it on Amazon anywhere. Yes, style, anywhere in the world you can get it. So that's 2, 3. When it comes to net weight, I would give it a full 3, because you get a lot of product. When it comes to effectiveness, I would give it a 3, just because I don't want to give it full 4 points. So overall, this product, or the Pharmac Deep Cleansing Oil and the Softimo Cleansing Oil, they would get a 9 for me based on my experience so far. 9 points. All right, good. 9 out of 10. Now, when it comes to the I'm From Cleansing Balm, the I'm From Cleansing Balm is more than $20, maybe 18 or 20 US dollars. When it comes to the price, I would say it's a little bit, you know, over my budget, but I like it. So I would give it a 1 for the price, you know, because I wouldn't necessarily purchase it right now, given my economic situation right now and the money. I wouldn't purchase it right now because I don't have the money to purchase it right now. But I would purchase it if I had the money to purchase it. When it comes to accessibility, it is accessible. So I will give it a 1 point. When it comes to the net weight of the product, based on the fact that it is a cleansing balm and the amount of product that you get in it and for how long it lasted me, I think it is good. It lasted me for like a month and a half, going into 2 months, so I think that is good. So I would say the net weight, I would give it a 3. When it comes to ingredients and effectiveness, I would give it a 3. So that is 3 plus 3, 6, 7, 8. So I would give it an 8 out of 10. So if you notice, basically everything so far is basically 8 and 9 out of 10. All right, then the next thing I would rank is the micellar water. The micellar water is pretty affordable, not expensive. It's almost in the same price as the Pharmac Deep Cleansing Oil and the Softimo Cleansing Oil from the Japan. So that's very affordable. When it comes to the price, I would say I would give it a 2 because it's not expensive at all. Accessibility, give it a 1. And the net weight of the product, I would give it a full 3. Ingredients and effectiveness, I would give it a 3. So the overall points I would give this product, the micellar water, is 9 out of 10. All right, so far so good. All the cleansing oils and the micellar water that I've used are good. Like, I don't have any problems with them. All right, good. And then the next thing, the water-based cleansers we're going to talk about now. When it comes to the Ceracle enzyme foaming cleanser, it's between 15 to 20 US dollars. It's more than what I budget for. I budget for like 10 to 15 US. But anyway, this Ceracle enzyme foaming cleanser, the price is, I would give it a 1 out of the maximum 2 points that it can get. And accessibility, I would give it a 1 because it's accessible. Because if I got it, anybody can get it, because I was living in Woi in Jamaica at the time. So yeah. And then when it comes to net weight, I would give it a 3, because you get a lot of product, guys, a lot of product, and it's very thick. Yeah, I'm saying, so it's not liquidy, very, very thick, so it can last you a good while. When it comes to the ingredients and the effectiveness, I would give it a 3. I would give it a 3 because the cleanser, sometimes if you overuse it, it can seem a little bit dry. Even in winter, it can feel a little bit dry, and I know that a lot of people like that, people with dry skin and so forth, they might like that, you know what I'm saying? But you really have to be careful with it. Sometimes it can be a little bit dry, not very dry, but just a little bit. So I would give it a 3 based on that. So it gets 3, 6, 7, 8 points. Okay, 8 out of 10. I would rank it 8 out of 10. The Ceracle Enzyme Foaming Cleanser. Really enjoy that. Now when it comes to the B-Lab Cleanser, the Matcha Hydrating Cleanser, this was my ride or die. I really love this cleanser. Really love the cleanser because of how it feels on my skin. When I was going ham with cleansing my skin, it still maintained the balance of my skin, which I really appreciate. So what I decided I'm going to do, I'm going to break this video down into 2 sections. Alright, yeah, I'm going to break it down in 2 segments. So I'm going to have the cleanser video, and then I'm going to have a toner and essence video, then I'm going to have a moisturizer video, and then I'm going to have all my serums and treatment creams, and then I'm going to talk about the clay mask. Maybe the clay mask can be in the moisturizer video too, and then I'm going to talk about the SPF in the moisturizer video too. So I'll separate them because I just realized that while filming this, I just filmed 20 minutes worth of footage and I haven't gone halfway with all the stuff that I've used so far. So I'm going to separate the video just to make it a little bit shorter for you, and just so it can be tasteful, so you don't get bored. You know what I'm saying? I know that a lot of people find this kind of video very interesting, especially because it's end of the year and you want to know what I liked so far out of everything that I've used, out of all the 62 products. So I'm gonna break them down in segments so you can swallow, you know, it easy, and you don't have to be it doesn't have to be overwhelming. So that is what we're going to be doing. So I'm going to continue right now with all the oil cleansers and water-based cleansers. All right, and I was saying that the Ceracle Foaming Enzyme Cleanser, it is very good. I just spoke about that, and I was talking about the B-Labs cleanser, the Matcha Hydrating Cleanser. That cleanser, guys, I really love that cleanser. Really love that cleanser. I love how it felt on my skin, removing the dirt, and it didn't make my skin feel extremely dry. It didn't make my skin feel just, you know, sometimes I use certain cleansers and they just make your skin feel really dry and so forth, because if the cleanser has any kind of beads or anything in it, sometimes it can be a little bit stripping on the skin. This cleanser, the B-Labs Matcha Hydrating Cleanser, I loved how it smelled. I love how it felt on my skin. It just gave me this nice hydrated feeling, but at the same time clean, and I really love that. And it's not very cheap. It's not between $10 to $15. It's a little bit more than that, but guys, I would repurchase that cleanser because of my experience, because of what it did to my skin. It didn't damage my barrier, and it just made me feel good while using it. I just really love that cleanser, to be honest. Really love that cleanser. And I don't know if I spoke about it, how much I love the cleanser, but I really love it. And I realized that maybe I really like matcha. Yeah, I don't really like matcha tea, to be honest, because sometimes it's a little bit bitter. I like it sometimes when my body feels, you know, a little bit weird. I want little bitters in my, you know, I like matcha for that. But matcha is not necessarily my favorite tea. I would prefer like peach tea over matcha. But matcha is actually very good tea. Whenever I go to the sushi restaurant, the sushi roll, I always take matcha tea. Matcha tea is like really good. right? It's very, very good. And usually the matcha that I drink is not super bitter, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but sometimes matcha is bitter. Yeah, but anyway, that matcha hydrating cleanser was amazing. I really enjoyed it. It was so nice on my skin. It really just cleansed my skin. At the time it was summer, during summer going into winter. A beautiful cleanser. I really love it, and the ingredients are amazing. Excellent for cleansing the skin. If you have dry skin, oily skin, like every single skin type can use that matcha hydrating cleanser, and that is the reason why I really like it. And so I'm gonna give you my ranking out of 10. So for price, the maximum points is 2. I'm gonna give it a 1. Accessibility, maximum points is 1. I'm going to give it a 1. The amount and the net weight, maximum points is 3. I'm gonna give it a 2. The reason why I'm giving it a 2 because I wish that I got more. Even though it's thick, I wish I got more because it's a little bit small, to be honest. Maybe like 120 ml, I think, for cleanser. But even, and it's thick, so maybe it's actually good and not bad, but I wish I got more product. Yes, because I'm cheap. Yes, so you know, when we're people like us, you know, when we're cheap, we always want to get the cheapest product ever. We don't want to spend a lot of money on stuff that we love, you know what I'm saying, but we want to get the best result out of our products because we're cheap, and that's just that, you know. So I would give it a 3, as I said before. So it's 3, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would give the matcha hydrating cleanser an 8 out of 10. Alright, now the next cleanser is the La Roche-Posay cleanser. This one is the one in the blue bottle, for oily skin. This cleanser took forever to finish. It took forever to finish because there's so much products, like 400 ml worth of product. Alright, and this also has ceramides. Yeah, this cleanser also has ceramides and all of the good things, niacinamide to protect the skin and to remove excessive oil and so forth. So I really enjoyed this one. And guess what, this cleanser, I found out I could use it on my body because it is so like the sud on it, or the bubbles on it, it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot. Alright, it's a lot. So I could actually use this on my body skin. And when it comes to the price, it's very cheap, guys. It's like very cheap, like $14. So I would give it a 2 out of 2 when it comes to price. When it comes to accessibility, you can get this anywhere in the world. If you're in Afghanistan, you can get this because it's accessible to everyone all over the world. All right, so I would say accessibility, that's 2 out of 2. 1 out of 1, I should say, not 2 out of 2. And net weight, I give it a full 3. When it comes to the ingredients and the effectiveness, the ingredients is good. The only thing is you have to really be careful with this cleanser because even though it's for oily combination skin and it's for people with acne prone skin, you can't use this all the time because I realized that sometimes it was very drying and it burned my eyes. If I was washing my face, sometimes it used to burn my eyes. So that was not something that I was comfortable with. Whenever I'm using a cleanser, I don't want it to be burning my eyes to the point that when I'm finished washing my eyes are like bloodshot red. Like, I don't want that. But it's a great cleanser, but just know that you have to pick the right cleanser for yourself. So if you have oily skin, maybe the oily one is okay, but make sure you have an hydrating cleanser, because if you use this cleanser too much, it will damage your skin barrier. You know what I'm saying? If you use it too much, it will damage your skin barrier. And because it's a jelly-like consistency, it's easy to overuse the product. And because it's a lot of product, it's easy to overuse the product, to use too much. So you have to really be careful. But when it comes to ingredients and ingredients is good. Effectiveness, whether or not it works for my skin, I would give it out of a 4. I would give it a 2. Yeah, 2 out of a 4. Would I repurchase it? Yes, I would repurchase it to put it on my body skin, to exfoliate my body skin, because I think that it would do a better job at exfoliating my body skin. And I'm talking about the one that is for oily and acne prone skin, that one, the blue bottle one. So I would repurchase it for my body skin, to exfoliate my body skin, and also because it has 400 ml, right? But I think that if I'm going to give it a 2, I give it a 3 for the net weight. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. So I would give it 8 out of 10 based on my experience. So that's for the La Roche-Posay cleanser. When it comes to the Klairs Deep Low pH cleanser, that's the one that I'm currently using, and I stopped using it in the evening because I realized that it didn't really cleanse my skin the way I wanted it to cleanse my skin. So I stopped using it in the evening, and I started using something different. Yeah, and I started using something different. So with this cleanser now, I would say the price, I would give it a 1. I wouldn't necessarily say the price is cheap. When it comes to accessibility, I would give it a 1. So that's 2. Net weight, I would give it a 2 also. For the price, I would give it a 1 for the price because it's not super cheap. And accessibility, I would give it a 1 out of 1. And for the amount or the net weight, I would give it a 2 because it's not really a lot, but it's standard for all cleansers, you know what I'm saying? So maybe a 2 is okay. When it comes to the ingredients are fine. When it comes to effectiveness, I don't think that cleanser can really cleanse my skin, even in winter time, in the evenings, unless I have to use it like maybe 3 or 4 times and just rub it in and rub it and keep on rubbing it. And I don't want to do that when I'm cleansing my skin. So I don't really think it's as effective to remove, even though it says deep cleansing cleanser. I don't know if it works well in the night time. In the morning time it's fine on my skin. I can't really use it a lot though in the morning time because it might strip my skin. But in the evenings, I really don't know. I have to use a lot of the product, and I don't want to use a lot of product, because if I use a lot of any product, it means that I have to spend more money to buy more product. And then the product content is not like super amazing. It's just like 100 ml. So it's almost like me wasting product. You know what I'm saying? So I think this cleanser would work better in the morning times for people with oily, acne-prone skin, especially if you're using it throughout warmer weather, warmer climates, etc. So I would give it a 2 for ingredients and effectiveness. Amount, net weight, I would give it a 2, so that's 4. Accessibility, I would give it a 5, and for the price, I would give it a 1. So that's 6 points for this cleanser based on my experience, okay? Based on my personal experience. All right, so that's for the Klairs Deep Cleansing Low pH Cleanser. As it says, a low pH cleanser, so I'm guessing it's supposed to be type of cleanser to not strip your skin. But I just don't think it's going to cleanse my skin at night times when I need it to do the cleansing. Now, let's move on to my all-time favorite, my CeraVe SA cleanser. And I have purchased this 2 or 3 times. I don't quite remember how many times I purchased it, but I think I purchased it once in January. I purchased it another time sometime in March, and I purchased it some other time in May, and it finished in June, and then I didn't have any cleanser from there in July. Yes, I purchased it like 3 times for the year, the SA cleanser. And this cleanser, guys, when it comes to the price, it gets a 2 points, full 2 points, because it's very, very affordable for a salicylic acid cleanser for people with acne-prone, oily skin. When it comes to accessibility, you can get this anywhere in the world. Yes, so that's 3 points already for my salicylic acid cleanser. When it comes to the net weight, it scores a nice whopping 3 points. When it comes to the ingredients and effectiveness, I would give it a, you guessed it, I would give it a 4 points. So out of all 10 guys, I would give this cleanser a 10. So you know how much I love this cleanser. I would give it as 10. While using the CeraVe acne foaming cleanser, while using the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser, guys, I have never experienced a moment where my skin broke out, and that was in December, January. during that period, guys, I've never experienced any kind of breakouts while using it, even though the time was not so hot. Never experienced any kind of breakup. My skin was in good condition, perfect conditions. Like during that time, I was the happiest person in the world. The salicylic acid is my ride or die, guys. But the only problem right now for me is it's accessible, yes. So while I give it, when I say accessible, meaning you can get it from anywhere in the world. But the thing with the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser, guys, what I don't really like is the fact that it's always out of stock. And when you try to get it from some seller on Amazon, they said they're like, it's out of stock. It's just always out of stock when I try to get it, especially if you're living farther, like in far countries in the world or whatever. You're not gonna get it because everybody in the Western world, they have taken it. You know what I'm saying? So while it's accessible, you can order it and get it, it's always out of stock. So you have to be like running to catch, you know, to find it when it's in stock. But this here, the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser, guys, love it. Love it. And that is the reason why I repurchased so many times. And right now, I am trying my best to see if I can repurchase it again for January. Alright? Yes. But the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser gets a 10 points for me. And I repurchased it 2 times this year. Alright? Then let's go now to the benzoyl peroxide cleanser from CeraVe, the 4%. And I just did a video a while ago with it, talking about how I use it with retinol. If you want to find out anything about it, just go and check the video out. I have all information in the video. Alright, so this now, the CeraVe, the benzoyl peroxide cleanser, as I said before, I repurchased it twice. When it comes to the price, 2 points. Accessibility, 1 point, 1 out of 1. When it comes to the net weight, 3 out of 3. You get enough product, the amount of product that you need from a 4% benzoyl peroxide cleanser. You get the full amount of product that you need. When it comes to the ingredients and effectiveness, I would give it a 3. And the one point that the one reason why I wouldn't give it a full 1 point is, even though it says that it's an acne foaming cleanser, it doesn't foam up a lot. Alright? What I expect from a foaming cleanser is for it to foam up. But at the same time, I understand why they don't want to make the cleanser in such a form where it foams up a lot, because the cleanser has an ingredient in it that is naturally supposed to dry out the skin, dry out acne, to get rid of it and to just get rid of excess dirt and oil. So if they formulate the product in a way that it is foamy, that is another extra cleansing, and that's another way of damaging your skin's barrier. So maybe I should change and I should say it gets a 4 out of 4 for me. So that would round it off to 10 points also, like the CeraVe salicylic acid cleanser. They're actually very good. I've used them. I know that someone commented on my video and said that benzoyl peroxide doesn't work for him, and the salicylic acid cleanser is just like a facial aftershave for him. But you know, a lot of people have different skin and different skin concerns. My skin concerns and your skin concerns can be very different, and not because I share with you that it works for me, it means that it's going to work for you. So you just have to find products that will work for you. And I think he said that tretinoin works well for him, or adapalene or whatever. If that works for you, continue to use it. Like, I've never felt like I need tretinoin or adapalene, but who to tell? Maybe later on I might need it. So know that, so it's, skincare is something that we have to just share. We have to trial and error. What works for you is what works for you. What doesn't work for you doesn't work for you. You understand me? And I'm just glad that this is a forum where we can share our experiences, our opinions, what works for us and what didn't work for us. And I appreciated his feedback, because at least a lot of times he's not the only person that commented about tretinoin and adapalene, and I see it, I hear it a lot, and when it's time for me to try it, I definitely am going to try it because of what I have been seeing and what I have been hearing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I appreciate comments like those. But that is it for the benzoyl peroxide cleanser. So 10 out of 10 for the CeraVe SA cleanser and the benzoyl peroxide cleanser. The next cleanser is the Rovectin cleansing conditioning cleanser. That's the name of it. I have repurchased this cleanser 3 times. 3 times? I think about 4 times I have repurchased this cleanser. Why? This cleanser is amazing for morning times. Yes guys, as I was saying, this cleanser is amazing for morning times, and it can also be used in the evenings, guys. This cleanser can be used in the evenings too. The thing with this cleanser, guys, I'm telling you, it is need to drink some water. This cleanser is it's the gentlest cleanser that you could ever use on your skin, but at the same time it cleans your skin, and it's just so pleasant on the skin. It makes your skin feel so nice and radiant and pleasant and clean at the same time without irritating it at all. Alright, and this is also a cleanser that I will definitely repurchase. And I will repurchase right about now. As soon as I'm ready to make my purchase on YesStyle, I'm going to add this cleanser to it. I know that it's a little bit on the pricey side based on my budget, but I'm going to see if I can get a discount. Because this cleanser is, I love this cleanser. This cleanser, the fact that I purchased like 4 times throughout the year, I'm telling you, I love this cleanser. I loved it so much, and I still love it. And I want cleansers now, and CeraVe is going to be in my bag. The Rovectin conditioning cleanser is going to be in my bag. Have to get it in my bag. Have to get that in my bag. And I haven't rated it yet. The price, I would give it a 1 out of 2 because it's not super cheap. It's not very cheap. Alright, when it comes to accessibility, I would give it a 1 out of 1. When it comes to the net weight, I would give it a 2. Because the product is so good that I use it so often. When it comes to the product itself is very liquidy. Yes, so because it's very liquidy, whenever you squirt out some, it's almost a little bit in your hand. You know what I'm saying? It's too liquidy for me and runny. So it makes me use up more products than I want to use. You know what I'm saying? So that is the only little shortcoming for me. I would give it a 2 for net weight because it's very small. It's 175 ml, but the product is very liquidy. So you use up a lot of product very fast, and maybe that's the reason why I purchased like 4 times within the year. Alright, but price, I would give it 1 because it's more than what I would budget for. Accessibility 1, net weight 2, ingredients and effectiveness a full 4. Ingredients and effectiveness, I would give it a full 4. So this product would get like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would give it a 9 out of 10. And it didn't get a 10 because, as I said before, the product is a little bit liquidy, so it's easy to waste. It's easy to finish the product very fast because it is very liquidy. And when you squirt it, it squirts out a lot of product all at once. Yeah, and I don't really like that because sometimes it causes me to waste the product, and I don't want to waste it. But as I said before, effectiveness, ingredients, chef kisses. It's amazing. I really love that cleanser so much. I don't even know if you know that I love it because I made a lot of videos using it all the time. Whenever I did my empties, that was one cleanser that was always in it, the Rovectin skin conditioning cleanser. And I realized something, and I'm realizing something. I think I love Rovectin skincare, their skincare. I think I love it. Because of course, you know, I'm using the Rovectin lotion right now, and I am loving it. So I think I'm getting a love for Rovectin, so I might go and purchase some more stuff. Just saying. And yeah, so that's the Rovectin cleanser. You get 9 points for me. Then the next cleanser is the Clef Hydrating Cleanser. I repurchased this one 2 times. Actually, I didn't repurchase it. got sent it twice. Alright, the first time, amazing. It's almost similar to the Rovectin cleanser. Yeah, almost similar to it. The experience and everything, love it. And I love everything about how it cleans my skin and in the morning time, but at the same time give me a nice hydrating feeling without my skin feeling dry and stiff. And if I try to run my hand across my skin, it doesn't slip. It has slip, so it feels nice and smooth. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it feels really nice and smooth when I apply it. And as I said before, it reminds me of the Rovectin skin conditioning cleanser. Now, when to rate this product now, the cleanser, the Clef Hydrating Cleanser, it's very expensive for me personally. I would definitely say. So I would give it a 1 out of 2 for price. Accessibility. I would give it a 1 because it's accessible in the US. So maybe that shouldn't be anything. When it comes to the amount of the product, I would give it a 2 because more or less you get a good amount. It can last you, like the Rovectin, it can last you a good while, but I wish it came with more because it almost has the same texture as Rovectin. The only thing is a little bit thicker than the Rovectin conditioning cleanser, so that allows it to last a little bit longer. And when it comes to the ingredients and effectiveness though, very good. It has some excellent trehalose. It has a lot of hydrating ingredients. It has a lot of antioxidants. It has ferulic acid. Yeah, it has some good ingredients that are necessary to really treat and to cater to the needs of the skin. So I would give it a 4 for that. So it gets 4 for ingredients and effectiveness. It gets 3 for net weight. Not 3, 2 for net weight. So that's 6. Accessibility 1, 7. Price 2, 1, which is overall an 8. So it gets an 8 out of 10 for me. Yes, the Clef Hydrating Cleanser. And I really like it. It's just at the price. Sometimes I would want to purchase it, but just I weigh the balance. I'm like, should I purchase this or should I purchase another cleanser that I can get for cheaper with more product in it? You know what I'm saying? So it's always like that for me whenever I would want to go to purchase it. And then the last thing that we're going to rate for cleansers, oil and water cleansers, is the Pyeongkang deep cleanser. The Pyeongkang deep cleansers with the little beads in it. This Pyeongkang, the first time I experienced using it was with a sample size that I got from YesStyle, and I was using it while traveling on the plane. And my skin, I was wearing SPF. I didn't wash my face. I didn't do anything. So my skin had a lot of oil, dead skin. So I needed something to clean it. Was I wearing makeup? I wasn't wearing any makeup, but I was developing a lot of oil because it was summer. So I went with the conditioning cleanser, or not the conditioning cleanser, the Pyeongkang cleanser. And when I experienced the cleanser, I'm like, wow, I like this cleanser. And when I started washing my face, it just washed my face really nice, remove all the SPF and everything from my face and the sweat and the dirt and everything. And my skin just felt so nice and smooth and hydrated without, feeling weird. Like I really went ham with my cleansing. So I really liked it because of the sample size. When I tried the sample size, I realized that, oh wow, this is nice. I went ahead and I got the bigger size. Yes, I got the bigger size. And the bigger size was a good experience. I used it for 1 month and it only lasted for 1 month, like 4 weeks. So, yeah. but I really enjoyed using it. The ingredients and effectiveness, out of a 4, I would give it a 4 out of 4. It does what it said it's supposed to do. So I would give it a 4 out of 4. When it comes to the net weight, I would give it a 1. I would give it a 1. They need to put more product in the bottle. I would give it a 1 because of the net weight. They need to put more product in the bottle. For the price, I need more product, please. More product, please. Put it in a bigger bottle. Put it in a bigger bottle. But yeah, that's what I'll give it 1. Accessibility, I'll give it a 1. The price, I will give it a 1. So overall effectiveness, it would get a 4 out of 4 because it really works. Net weight, I will give it a 1, so that's 5. Accessibility 1, so that's 6. Price 1, so that's 7. So I'll give it a 7 points. And it's getting a 7 points not because it's not a good product. It's getting a 7 points because it is too little. We need more product, please. More product, please. But when you talk about ingredient and effectiveness, this cleanser, amazing, very much so amazing. All right, and that is it for all the cleansers that we have used so far. Pyeongkang, you'll get 7. Rovectin conditioner cleanser gets 8 or 9. The Clef hydrating cleanser gets 9. The CeraVe SA cleanser and the benzoyl peroxide cleanser, they get 10. La Roche-Posay gets 7 or 8, I don't quite remember, but I'll show you them on screen so you can see. But these are the cleansers, and this is me rating all of them based on my experience. As I said before, I have a scale. I rate them based on price. 2 out of 2 for price, 1 of 1 for accessibility, 3 of 3 for net weight or amount, ingredients and effectiveness, 4 of 4. So yes, these are what I've enjoyed so far. These are what I've used so far, and realize that whatever I use, I literally plan to use them because I know that they will work for my skin. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So these are the cleanser. This is the cleanser portion of this video. I'm going to come to you with another video where I share with you the toner, moisturizer, serums, treatment creams, clay mask, and so on and so forth. SPF sheet mask, SPF 50 plus, and so on and so forth. So continue watching and don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Peace out.